I've really been battling myself over this KOA here at San Antonio, Alamo, whether or not it's the greatest campground I've ever been at as far as a KOA facility goes, or maybe even all campgrounds I've been at. There's so much to do here. It's a beautiful park. The amenities are just out of this world. I've done some nighttime video I think you're really gonna like, so stick around for that and check out the new haircut. But first, let's get the amenities out of the way first. Of course, they have 50, 30 amp power, they have water, they have sewer, they have Wi-Fi, and it really works. A lot of campgrounds have Wi-Fi and it doesn't work too well. They've got cable TV with all the channels that you're going to like. They have some upgraded campsites here that are going to have patios and barbecue grills and fireplaces, swings, you name it. Umbrellas, they've got all that kind of stuff. But whatever you're looking for here, if you just want a quick in and out, you're going to have that. If you want to come here tent camping, a lot of that. If you want to come here and stay in a cabin, maybe bring some extended families and have a cabin for them, it's all here. Fishing pond, dog walk, it's all here. One of the reasons we choose to stay at KOA frequently, not all the time, but very frequently, is that you know what you're getting when you get there. And security, you know, in my opinion, has become an issue in years of recent, and KOA does a great job of keeping you safe while you're camping. And right here at this KOA, they've got the gated facility, they've got the guard on duty most of the time, and when there's no guard there, you've got a code to access the park. Here you'll see everything from the biggest of the big rigs right down to the tent campers, the Class Bs, and everything in between. A little bit later in the video, I'm going to show you some nighttime scenes of the park, and I'll talk about shade there, but I wanted to give you a look at some of the trees. And this park is just filled with shade trees and a very nice dog run over here. This dog run is even lit at night where you can use it. And if you watch enough of my videos, you know I'm always looking out for my furry friends and want to make sure they have a good dog run and they are part of the camping experience as well. So stick around and watch my nighttime scenery of this beautiful campground. And they do have one campsite that has this beautiful private fenced-in area for your pets or your family, or just to get a little personal touch. Well, this is the first for me, a nighttime video. This is the San Antonio Alamo KOA, and it is such a beautiful place. We arrived this evening and I couldn't wait to start taking some video. But this is what's called a deluxe site here. It's got a patio, it's got an umbrella with a swing, fire pit, a gas barbecue. But let's walk around and see what this park looks like at night, and then I'll show you again in the morning what it looks like. The park has somewhere in the neighborhood of 240 campsites, numerous cabins, a cluster of tent camping, and a lot of shade. Might have a hard time picking out the trees in the evening, but trees are on, I would say, every campsite has some kind of tree. And some of them rather large oak trees. I haven't seen other KOAs with as many trees and mature trees at that. And the cafe is on the back side of the registration office, as is the 24-hour laundry facility. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, looks like dryers are $1.50 and washers are $2. Well, let's go into the office and gift shop and see what's available in there. Of course, like every KOA, there's a nice gift shop, curio shop inside with some RV supplies, some snacks. They also sell Hunt's Pizza here at a pretty good bargain. They do such a great job cleaning each of these campsites as they become vacant. They'll spend 20 to 30 minutes per campsite cleaning it, even wiping down the entire power pedestal. I've never seen nothing like that. So they're really sanitizing this park between each camper. Of course, with a park like this, you're going to expect a modern shower facility, and that's exactly what you get here. It's really nice. Look how well they even camouflage the dumpsters. Put them behind these brick walls so they're not really an eyesore sticking out. And you're right on the edge of nature here. As I mentioned, there's 40 acres of property here for the campground, and then it butts up against a natural area. So although you're in San Antonio, I mean, you're just minutes away from the Riverwalk and the Alamo, all of those things. You might think that you're miles and miles away off into a forest somewhere. Let's take one more look at some of the shade here. It's just really astounding how well they have been able to maintain these mature trees and provide shade to just about every campsite in this campground. And that is something that is unique to almost any well, certainly any KOA, but almost any private campground. The campground is adjacent to this bike path here. Although it's not part of KOA, I think it belongs to the city of San Antonio. If you didn't already have enough to do, they've still got bike rentals here, which include these little four-wheel pedal jobs, traditional type of bikes. And let's go look at the fishing pond. Yes, they have a catch and release fishing pond here. And I bet you whatever these ducks catch, they're not going to release. But you can fish here, release your fish, no license required. You do have to have your own bait and tackle, by the way. But such a nice little pond right here adjacent to the pool area. I just wonder if they would ever have an alligator in here. And the playground is one of the best I've ever seen. It goes all the way from volleyball to basketball to a sand area playpen for the little ones, and then this magnificent play area here. It's pretty huge, and I know kids are going to love this. We had breakfast at the Patio Cafe this morning, and it was such a treat to be able to have breakfast right there at your RV. You can eat it in this magnificent dining room that they have here, or they'll box it up and you can take it back to your campsite and eat there. They're open from 7:30 to 11. The prices are very reasonable, and the food is good. And if you're interested in cabins, now look at these. These are some of the best that you're going to find at any KOA. And they've got a large number of these, and they're placed around the park where they're not all bunched up together. And they have shade, plenty of parking. Can you see that they've got a swing on the front porch of that cabin right there? Really cozy here.